Hi, this is Sharon from jerryandsharon.com, and today we're going to be talking about time management. Now, if you're a part-time network marketer, or in fact any type of business person that may come under the umbrella of home-based businesses, and you've been in the business for at least 90 days, you may have already discovered one of the main day-by-day challenges of making time for your business. You may also know how this could be particularly challenging and even so far as discouraging when you factor in your job, your family, your social life, and even the mundane responsibilities like eating and sleeping. However, there are numerous people in this industry who have started out part-time and they've managed to make that jump into becoming full-time network marketers, and they've done so with great success. And that's evidence enough that it is possible for those who really desire it. So let's talk a little bit about how to start organizing yourself and your most precious commodity, which is, of course, your time. Now let's talk about prioritizing. And in fact, the word that's most appropriate may even be reprioritizing your life. I want you to think about what things you're willing to give up temporarily for the sake of your business. Now, granted, a work-life balance is very important, but depending on what your goals are for your business, there's no doubt that sacrifices are going to have to be made. Now, a popular priority list that many people would make would probably go something like this. If you're a religious or spiritual person, then that would come first on your list, followed by your family, and your business would come third, especially for those who want to leave the corporate rat race. Now, if you're serious about reaching your goals, you need to accept that everything else other than the things that I've mentioned will probably need to be put on the back burner until you're living your dream. Most people don't treat their business like a business. Now, the famous quote in this industry is very true. Respect your business like a business, and your business will pay you like a business. Treat your business like a hobby, and it will pay you like a hobby. By making your business your high priority, it will bring you what you're seeking. Let's come to talk about schedules. How many hours or days do you work your business on a consistent basis? How many hours do you think you spend on your personal development a week? A nice suggested ballpark number of the hours per week for a part-time network marketer are between 10 to 20 hours a week. So you'd have a couple of hours on your training and 1 to 2 hours a day on your personal development. Designate specific times or days that your business is going to be open and closed, just like a shop would be in the retail sector. And then actually follow up by being open and closed when you're supposed to be. How much time you decide to put aside for business and personal development is, at the end of the day, completely up to you. But this will depend on your desired level of success and how fast you want to get there. Leveraging your time. You need to figure out a way of how to leverage your time and get the most bang for your time buck. So examples could be anything from learning and investing in automated marketing methods such as pay-per-click ads, email marketing to lead with email broadcast, and email autoresponders. Now, please keep in mind that you do need to learn how to do these things first. There are things like free classifieds. You can listen to personal development and recorded trainings when you're in your car driving to and from work, while you brush your teeth, while you're falling asleep. And instead of watching TV, think about delegating your household chores. Cooking and errands can be done by other members of your family, or if you're really serious, you can even think of paying someone to do these things for you. Now let's talk about being consistent. Again, this comes back to treating your business like a business. In order to see that growth that you're looking for, both financially and personally, you absolutely have to be persistent and consistent, whether you feel like it or not. So even when you've had a bad day, and we've all had them, you have to make the moment by moment choice to work on your business and not be distracted by your emotional state. Your desire always has to outweigh whatever else is going on. you need to focus on marketing. Now, a very critical tip in time management for the part-time network marketer especially is to spend the most of your business time actually marketing. So the training calls and the webinars and the seminars and the meetings, they are all important, but it is possible to earn while you learn. Now, you also need to remember that working on projects such as perfecting your personal website with frills and thrills and only listening to training calls during business hours after being in the business for a month or more is not really working your business. Let's talk about planning. You need to plan your work and then work your plan. Create a set list of tasks that you would like to accomplish during business hours for each day. So for example, you may decide that during the 2 hours when business is open, that you make 20 live calls with leads, write 2 articles for article marketing, spend 1 hour doing 3-way calls for your team members, and the other hour calling people from your list. Split test 2 pay-per-click ads. Now the next day you can conduct another marketing method or use the same method from the previous day. And if by chance you don't finish within whatever time block you've allocated for your business that day, use your discretion on whether to stop or continue until your task is accomplished. Something very, very important is tracking your progress. Take good and thorough notes during your marketing time to really determine what is and what is not working for you. Now, this will prevent you wasting more time later on, and it keeps you moving forward. So, for example, make sure that you're always split testing your capture pages and then tweaking and improving the least performing ones. And this will ensure that the overall performance of the capture pages increase. Time is truly priceless, especially since we don't know how much time we have on this earth. However, it would be an injustice to yourself and to your desires to not figure out a way to fit in time for your business. Now remember, many have been where you are now and were able to have their dreams come into realization, and that success is completely up to you and how you manage your time. You must take full responsibility for your business. And by having that burning desire and persistence, you will achieve your reason for starting in this business in the first place. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.